in the southern counties of Oregon, Josephine, and Coos counties. I'm your news anchor, Savannah, and I am here with Carly and Alejandro. We are all students at the Center for Public Health and Advanced Medical Studies, and today we will dissect this situation and deliver you all the essential information.
Thank you, Savannah, for that introduction. So let's get right into the story. An outbreak of E. coli 0157 in southern Oregon in Josephine and Coos County has broken out, presenting primarily through bloody diarrhea and diagnosis from a fecal test.
As you can see, this is a labeled map of southern Oregon. The counties we are concerned with are North Bend, Rogue River, Myrtle Point, Bandon, and Grants Pass. Through the key, we can clearly determine that there is one suspected case in Bandon, 4 confirmed cases and 2 suspected cases in Grants Pass, 1 suspected case in Rogue River, 1 confirmed case and 1 suspected case in Myrtle Point, and 2 confirmed and 2 suspected cases in North Bend. Through this, we can conclude that in the chain restaurants of ZZ are primarily a concern in North Bend and Grants Pass.
Before we dive into the details of the outbreak, let's discuss what an outbreak is. Carly, would you like to explain what an outbreak is and some ways to confirm that an outbreak exists?
An outbreak is a sudden, unexpected increase in diseases using data from previous years to compare the rate of contracting the disease and spreading it. After confirming an outbreak exists, there are some steps we must take to ensure the safety of the community and anyone else who may be affected by the outbreak. Savannah, would you like to elaborate on those steps?
Those steps begin with verifying the existence of an outbreak. As previously mentioned, in order to verify the existence of an outbreak, we need to use cases and the spread of cases in past years and compare them to the case numbers and the spread of cases this year. The next step is to create the case definition. This will be used to determine what is classified as a case and what isn't. The next step is to analyze the data from the surveillance to find the source of the outbreak. After that, there is a period of time where we must figure out what the course of action is to slow or stop the spread of disease. Last but not least, the actions must be communicated with the public.
Thank you, Savannah, for that explanation of the steps. Using what we know about the steps, we're going to evaluate E. coli 0157 and determine what we should do with the sudden increase in cases. Carly, would you like to talk about E. coli 0157 in reference to the steps of an outbreak investigation?
Sure thing. To begin with, E. coli 0157 is an outbreak. We can see this because of the sudden, drastic increase in diseases from 1992 to 1993 in Josephine and Coos counties. The next step in an outbreak investigation is to create a case definition. For this case, we will be separating suspected cases from confirmed cases. The suspected cases in the study will be counted if the suspected person experienced 3 or more symptoms. For the next step of the outbreak investigation, we analyze the data from surveillance. In the case of E. coli 0157 outbreak, the data that was collected consisted of age, gender, residential area with person 8, where they ate, and how many symptoms they experienced. After analyzing the data, it was seen that the majority of cases came from people that ate at a chain of restaurants for privacy reasons called Restaurant ZZ. The food that most of the people ate consisted of mayonnaise, and this is important when looking to E. coli 0157 because the bacteria can reside in dairy products which are found in mayonnaise. After realizing that, the next step was to figure out what action should be taken. We decided that since the bacteria was found in mayonnaise in this specific restaurant, we would need to notify the restaurant of the problem, notify the company who makes the mayonnaise in order for the recall of the product, and make an announcement to the public that states if a customer of the restaurant ate mayonnaise, they should take vitamins, stay hydrated, and take care of their health. This announcement should take this opportunity to educate the public and remain calm so that viewers don't freak out. Lastly, actions must be communicated to the public, and this will be done in an announcement video.
Thank you, Carly. We will now show the graph showing the number of cases seen thus far in the investigation. The red shows the suspected cases, while the blue shows the confirmed cases. These cases are shown by date of onset, or the day that the person ate the food containing mayonnaise from the restaurant. As seen, the highest dates were between March 17th through March 20th.
Sure everybody has the correct interpretation of the outbreak, we will now broadcast an announcement video. Hi everyone, and thank you for tuning in. Today we have news regarding the sudden rise in cases of E. coli 0157. It has been brought to our attention through an outbreak investigation that the chain of ZZ restaurants ordered mayonnaise that happened to contain bacteria that transmits E. coli upon consumption. This has been brought to the attention of the restaurant chain and the manufacturing company of the mayonnaise, and this mayonnaise is being recalled. With that being said, if you have eaten anything from the restaurant that has contained the mayonnaise since March 15th, we urge you to get tested for E. coli 0157 at one of the clinics closest to your location.
E. coli 0157, although inconvenient and painful, is not typically life-threatening. Healthy adults typically recover from E. coli within a week of experiencing symptoms.
The symptoms include nausea, cramping, bloody diarrhea, vomiting, and fever. Make sure to drink plenty of fluids because the symptoms can lead to dehydration since your body is constantly depleting them. If there are any questions regarding this outbreak, you can contact us or email or call a medical professional if you or someone you know may have this disease. For more information on E. coli, you can research the disease on the CDC website for accurate and credible information.
Thank you again for tuning in. Until next time, have a great afternoon.